Hello everyone, Dylan here. Today I'm going to be playing Phoenix Wright Trilogy. And you got a bunch of, you got 3 games. You got Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney GSFO. Then we got Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. We're going to start with the first game because, well, it's the first game. Alright, episode 1, the first turnabout. Play the first turnabout? Yes. Oh boy. Oh, I get an achievement. Oh no, a woman died. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Spike hair dude. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby no 2. No, this is number 2, but yeah. Boy, am I nervous. Right! Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I'm here on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial like this, right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I do. Oh, wait, that was Phoenix. I just really want to help him. I don't have that much. It's over! My life! Everything! It's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Oh, who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. Person responsible for your girlfriend's death? No paper says it was you. Oh no, we gotta defend this dude. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. I mean, it's supposed to be. It's the first case of the game. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Darn. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. I can say that it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone. He's a good guy at heart. I know I'm one. I just want to take the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Oh, you sound confident. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Why did I give the judge that name? The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge for your client's sake. I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. The defendant? That's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct! Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I know, son. Glad I read the case report to cover so many times. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming up. Dang. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it anytime, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cinderblock? Mia. Cinderblock? Alright, is the audio okay? I really hope the audio is okay. Testing. I think the audio is okay. The game seemed to be running at a very similar volume to what I have, so... And the camera's doing fine, so that's good. Learn from Final Fantasy videos to check the audio all the time. Oh boy, am I glad I checked those videos before doing this one. It's Cindy Stone, I think? The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct! Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct! You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. Yeah, why are we asking Phoenix the questions right now? You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright has told, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon of the statue of the thinker. The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying to the floor next to the victim. I see the court accept this into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Thanks, Mia. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Mr. Ping, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I know? Attention, you don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped? Oh my gosh. The roasting. My gosh. Hey! Watch it, Bonnie! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Anthony! Didn't they all die? Jeez, Phoenix. I wasn't dumped! She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me! Ever! I'm pretty sure that's being dumped. I could be wrong, but I'm just saying. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by being dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. Oh my gosh, Larry's a victim of cheating? She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport out of the court record. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Gosh, sugar daddies is an official term in Ace Attorney. Keep that in mind. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can see what kind of woman Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? God, that is a hard choice to make here. Alright, well. Let's stop. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. My question is irrelevant to this case. Oof, wince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. Oh, they had to censor the B word. I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, I'm here in the afterlife. I'm going to get to the bottom of this! Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question! You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Good. Well, did you or did you not? Maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? We'll have him answer honestly. Is he gonna answer honestly, or I have a feeling he's not gonna answer honestly. Uh-oh. This is a hard choice. On the first case, we got hard choices. And no matter what, it's gonna... I'm gonna have to play some 4D chess here. That's not a singer. Lie like a dog. I don't want to see, it's like... I don't remember. I don't remember. Alright, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Ah, simplifies the matter. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor! This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspaper at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Frank Sawit. Like Frank did it. Mr. Sawit, you said newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment, and I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I tried to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1:00 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right all over there. Hold on a moment. Hold on a moment. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. That's the time of death. I suspect a lie. Wow, what the frick? And the camera's frozen. Yippee. I suspect a lie. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I mean, to be fair, we kind of told him not to tell the truth. I can't defend you at testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 on the day of the crime. That lines up, sort of. Now, Mr. Wright, Yes. Yes, Your Honor? You begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. Alright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in his divorce that the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? And that witness must have lied in his testimony. Was your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court records and the witness's testimony. And once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab and point out the contradictions in his testimonies. Okay. Cross-examination. I was going to the door, so... Alright, let's see. Isn't there a man leaving a fire on a common site? The defense requests that the witness remove conjecture. Of course, what the witness means is that American Saw looks suspicious. So what happened next? I'm gonna press it here, I don't know. What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see? Is it really human to want to peek? I don't know, man. We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing. You're not wrong, but I don't know. You probably could have not peeked. I don't know. I think it's a little bit odd, but oh well, nothing I can't go against. True words have never been spoken. Anyway, we'll look inside. Why did cut him off so quickly? So you looked in his apartment. What happened then? I saw her lying there. A woman. Not moving. Dead. Yeah, let's press him here. Are you sure she was dead? Well, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, what happened next? I quailed in pain, found myself unable to the police. Time of death, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. You found the body at 1 p.m. You were sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I found that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial! The witness merely forgot the time! After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Solid, why were so certain you found the body at 1 o'clock p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. Is that baguette? Baguette. I don't know what the frick this word is. I'll pronounce it beget because I don't know, it sounds correct. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? The time of discovery. Oh boy, I'm gonna see another contradiction here. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 o'clock p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I find that hard to believe. Oh my gosh, I think I know why. Blackout. Blackout. Backspace BS? Oh my gosh, I know. Oh my gosh, I think I know how to conjure. Mr. Wright, let me cross-examine the witness. Oh yeah. Heck yeah. Right. You know what to do. I got this one. The time of discovery. You see, when I find the body, I heard the time. There's a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? The victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. So I thought it was 1 o'clock p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Blackout record. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said that there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Gah! Alright, well, Eric. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Oh boy. Ah! Oh wait, I remember now. Mr. Solid, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. Yeah, I agree there. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Wait a minute, Mr. Son. You know what, I find that quite hard to believe. I wonder why. Also, I'm very sorry for the still picture. I guess you're just gonna... I'm very sorry for the still picture. That's just gonna be how it is, so... Yippee. Alright, man, let's see. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. I see what you did there. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? You sure? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. The final blow. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There's a table clock in the apartment. It wasn't there. Table clock. I think this is the dialogue box you use it on. The Thinker. Oh, this is the one. Hey, just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just what do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It. Hey, I saw it there. Okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness states, the statue is indeed a clock. And that gives a switch. You just tilt it and it starts the time out now. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies. I see. The murder was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright? It appears this witness's testimony was correct. This was a clock. Yeah, you should have presented a clock as the first place. You have any problems with testimony now? Clear contradiction. Maybe I just knew it was a clock because he went to the apartment. Why? You weren't inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there! I'll do better. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with a clock, and the shock with the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sign. This all must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock. I heard no. I mean, I saw. Shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn. Give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound of witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? Your Honor, some Mr. Sorrow should have done on this clock. The fact of which is clear if you simply... Let's sound the clock now here in this court. Your Honor, here you have the clock. I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne. Wait a minute. The trial started at 10 o'clock. It's 3 hours off. Can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Back. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between Mr. Sonnet's heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sonnet, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? You can't prove that. You don't have a case. He's right. Oh, he's gonna prove that. Damn it. I was so cut. He said it was 1, and it was a 4. At the same PM time. Mr. Wright? It seems you like the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Sonnet. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Grr. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sonnet. Yeah, I mean, Chief. That's enough, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the... Yes, you can. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. That doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste your time dying of that. This is the clock was 3 hours slow, and... Think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason why the clock will be 3 hours slow? I think I can. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Fine, I'm gonna have it. Oh, Mr. Wright. You said the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim to be on the doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence to prove why the clock was running slow. This is the reason. It says 4. He said 1. It has to be the reason. Excuse me? This who's your claim? How? I can't see what evidence has to do with the clock. What? Alright, Mr. Wright. Wait, the passport! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 o'clock here, it's only on the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it's 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? He was my joke. Order, I say. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Yay, confetti! And with that, this court is adjourned. I was able to use all pieces of evidence. It turns out Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posted the newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It himself to do his dirty work. While he was searching the place, the victim returned. Faster, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Oh gosh, blood. August 3rd, 232 District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Yeah, I still can't believe we won. Right! Good job in there! Congratulations! Thanks, Chief. I went all to you. No. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen you travel on such a satisfying note. I've never seen a Chief looking this happy. She's this glad. I know how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Wait, no! I mean, bad! Larry, you're innocent. This case is closed. But my city Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever! Larry, she was, no, never mind. Congratulations, Harry! Harry Potter and the confusion between Larry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent! Harry Potter and the convicted murderer. I mean, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey! Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, what's all of the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Yeah, I'm surprised Larry could make such a thing. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. You believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. That'll make you want to cry. Harry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Well, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? It was a clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better.
Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. You never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All I can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never! Well, I think your work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Oh, that's out of context? That's out of context. Oh, that's gonna be taken out of context. Holy guacamole. That's gonna be taken out of context. Oh gosh. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry.
Harry Potter and the confusion with Larry. Harry Potter and the celebration of butts.
You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then. That clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. My promise is to tell the chief about me and Larry. Would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Yay, new episode. Zero progress? Yes, obviously.
Ring, bring.
Hello?
This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Maya.
How do you exit?
Alright, everyone's so busy. How you been? Well, really. It's all your fault. No, I'm just teasing. It's been great. Finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling you as if I'm famous. I know. You need a whole evidence for you?
Sharp as always. There's a lot of plans about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here.
I gotcha. So what is it this time?
It's a clock.
A clock?
Yeah, it's made to look like the statue of the thinker and it tells you the time. Oh, you might like it. You always like toys.
Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis.
No. You're all only teasing. Well, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Oh, it's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead.
Papers? Is that the evidence then?
Wait a
guess I can really go for good. Okay. Well, you usually try. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Now, does it automatically start? Obviously it does. I'm gonna end it now, so bye. Hopefully the camera works next time. I can just... Look at this, I can just place myself wherever I want. Yippee.